Most people who lose Bitcoin don't get hacked. They lose it through stupid mistakes, forgetting passwords, sending to wrong addresses, falling for basic scams, trusting exchanges that go bankrupt. Over $100 billion in Bitcoin is permanently lost. Not stolen, just gone. And most of it was preventable. The people who lost it thought they were being careful. They weren't careful enough. This video breaks down the 5 most common ways people lose Bitcoin, real examples of each, and exactly how to protect yourself so you're not the next person posting, "I lost everything." Your seed phrase is 12 to 24 words that recover your entire wallet. Lose it and your Bitcoin is gone forever. No customer service can help. No password reset exists. It's just gone. This happens constantly. People write it on paper, the paper gets thrown away, people save it digitally. The file corrupts, people memorize it, they forget. Real example, James Howells threw away a hard drive containing 8,000 Bitcoin in 2013. It's in a landfill in Wales, worth over $600 million today. He spent years trying to excavate the landfill. The local government won't let him. The Bitcoin is gone forever. How to avoid this? Write your seed phrase on metal, not paper. Paper burns, degrades, gets thrown away. Metal survives. Store it in a fireproof safe. Make 2 copies. Store one at home, one somewhere else. Never take a photo. Never save it digitally. Metal, fireproof safe, 2 locations. That's it. Bitcoin transactions are irreversible. Send to the wrong address and it's gone. There's no undo button. No bank to call. The Bitcoin belongs to whoever controls that address now. Real example, someone on Reddit sent 16 Bitcoin to an address they mistyped. One character was wrong. The Bitcoin went to a random address no one controls. $1.2 million gone instantly. How to avoid this? Always send a test transaction first. Send $1 worth. Confirm it arrives. Then send the full amount. Yes, you pay 2 transaction fees. That's cheaper than losing everything. Use QR codes instead of typing addresses. Copy-paste, never type manually. Triple-check the first and last 5 characters of the address before confirming. These steps feel paranoid until you lose 6 figures from a typo. Not your keys, not your coins. If your Bitcoin sits on an exchange, you don't own it. The exchange does. When they go bankrupt or get hacked, your Bitcoin disappears. Real example, FTX collapsed in 2022. $8 billion in customer funds vanished. People who had Bitcoin on FTX lost everything. Some got partial recovery years later. Most got nothing. Mt. Gox collapsed in 2014. 850,000 Bitcoin stolen. Still going through bankruptcy proceedings 12 years later. Celsius, Voyager, BlockFi, all bankrupt. Customers lost billions. How to avoid this? Withdraw Bitcoin to self-custody after buying. Only keep Bitcoin on exchanges if you're actively trading. Even then, move it weekly. Use hardware wallets. Ledger, Trezor, Cold Card. The $100 hardware wallet protects $100,000 in Bitcoin. If you're too lazy to self-custody, you deserve to lose it when the exchange collapses. Scammers pretend to be support, exchanges, or wallet providers. They trick you into giving them your seed phrase or sending Bitcoin. Real example, a guy on Twitter posted about a wallet issue. Someone DM'd him claiming to be MetaMask support. They sent him a link to verify his wallet. He entered his seed phrase. $50,000 gone in minutes. Another person got an email that looked exactly like Coinbase saying their account was locked. They clicked the link, entered credentials, lost everything. How to avoid this? No legitimate company ever DMs you first. No one from support needs your seed phrase, ever, for any reason. If someone asks for it, it's a scam. Always go directly to the official website. Don't click links in emails or DMs. Bookmark the real sites. Type them manually. Enable 2FA everywhere. Use hardware keys like YubiKey if possible. Assume every unsolicited message is a scam until proven otherwise. When you die, your Bitcoin dies with you unless someone knows how to access it. Over $20 billion in Bitcoin belongs to dead people. Their families have no idea exists or how to recover it. Real example, Matthew Mellon, billionaire early Bitcoin investor, died in 2018. He held his Bitcoin in cold storage with complex security. His family couldn't access it. Estimated $500 million to $1 billion lost forever. Another case, a programmer died with the keys to a cryptocurrency exchange he ran. $190 million in customer funds locked permanently. How to avoid this? Tell one trusted person where your seed phrase is stored. Write instructions on how to access it. Use a dead man's switch service that sends access after you don't check in for X months. Consider a lawyer or executor who specializes in crypto inheritance. At minimum, write a physical letter with instructions and store it with your will. If you die tomorrow, can your family access your Bitcoin? If the answer is no, fix it today. Every loss has the same root cause, underestimating the risk until it's too late. People think, I'll set up proper security later. They think, this exchange seems safe enough. They think, I'll remember my password. Then they lose everything. Bitcoin is unforgiving. There are no second chances, no customer service to call, no insurance to file. Once it's gone, it's gone. The people who keep their Bitcoin long-term are paranoid. They assume the worst. They over-engineer their security. That's not neurotic. That's rational. Seed phrase, metal backup, fireproof safe, 2 locations, never digital. Transactions test send first. Use QR codes, triple-check addresses, exchanges withdraw to self-custody, hardware wallet. Only trade what you're actively using. Scams never give seed phrase. No one from support DMs you. Go directly to sites. Enable to FR. Inheritance. Tell someone trusted. Write instructions. Dead man's switch or lawyer. If you have $10,000 in Bitcoin, spend $100 and 1 day setting up proper security. If you have $100,000, spend $1,000 and 1 week. The time and money investment should scale with what you're protecting. Most people do the opposite. They have $50,000 in Bitcoin and spend 10 minutes securing it. Then they lose it and spend years trying to recover it. Do the work up front. Be paranoid. Over-engineer. Your future self will thank you. If you're watching this and your Bitcoin is on an exchange, pause the video. Go withdraw it. Set up a hardware wallet. Do it today. If your seed phrase is saved digitally, delete it. Write it on metal. Store it properly. If you haven't told anyone how to access your Bitcoin if you die, write instructions. Put them with your will. These tasks take a few hours total. They protect everything you've accumulated. There's no excuse for not doing them. You will not be the exception. Everyone who lost Bitcoin thought it wouldn't happen to them. The guy who threw away the hard drive thought he had it backed up. The people who trusted FTX thought it was too big to fail. The person who sent to the wrong address thought they double-checked. You're not smarter than them. You're not more careful. You're just earlier in the timeline. Secure your Bitcoin before you become the next cautionary tale. Comment secured if you've already set up proper self-custody, or doing it today if this video convinced you to finally move your Bitcoin off exchanges. Next video, I'm explaining Bitcoin's role in the global financial system, why countries are starting to hold it as reserves, and what that means for you. Subscribe to Unbanked. The old money had a head start. You have the internet.